Alright, so after taking my sweet time, I am finally going back to my roots to give you a review of an independent movie that you might not have heard of, but you might want to give some attention to. And that film is called Wyrmwood, Road of the Dead. So the setup to this movie is fairly simple. There's this man named Barry who has just lost his wife and daughter during the zombie apocalypse, and he has made it his mission to find his sister Brooke and make sure that she's safe. And along the way, he gathers a few friends to help him out on his journey. And meanwhile, Brooke is being menaced by this mad scientist who wishes to perform experiments on her. And by the way, I love the mad scientist in this movie as a villain. He wears this big hazmat suit with big thick goggles on his face and dances to disco when he's about to do something really bad. He is just a joy to watch, and obviously this movie doesn't take itself very seriously. There are a lot of moments where even the heroes of the film bring a lot of comedy in just the way that they react to certain situations. And I would consider this to be sort of a dark comedy, but for the most part, it's an action movie, pretty much in the vein of the Mad Max series, except with zombies. And for those of you who are expecting this to be like Fury Road, don't get your hopes up. It's not quite on the same grand scale as that. I would like to stress the fact that it is a low-budget independent picture. But the action scenes are really cool to watch. There's a lot of fast edits and zoom shots that make them very entertaining. And the character of Brooke in this movie isn't just a damsel in distress, despite the fact that she's being held captive. She does have a lot of badass moments in the film. Like, for example, there's this great action scene at the beginning of the film where she's escaping a zombie attack by leaping across these wooden banisters. And, as far as the special effects go, the zombies do look pretty convincing. They don't really look fake. Some of them kind of look like Dead-Eyed Ash from Evil Dead 2, where they've got the skin around their eyes all sunken in and darkened. But, Dead-Eyed Ash looked pretty cool, and the zombies in this movie look pretty cool as well. And one visual touch that I really liked was how there was always this green smoke emanating from the zombies' mouths, which is actually something that feeds into the story. At first, I thought it was just kind of a cool little visual touch, and I'm not going to give away how it's important to the story. I would suggest seeing the movie for yourself, because Wyrmwood does come highly recommended. And that's pretty much all I've got to say about the film. It's a pretty simple zombie action movie with some comedy in it, and it's easily the coolest zombie movie that I've seen in recent memory. And with that, I hope you all have a good one.